Aquarius, I hope all is well. Happy hump day. We're going to go ahead and get you a reading. Please only take what resonates. Leave what does not resonate for someone else. We're going to be looking into who could be watching you and why. This could be anybody. This could be somebody that you're currently dealing with. This could be somebody from the past. This could be the lady down the road. The guy who walks the dog in the park when you go for your morning coffee. Okay? Use your discernment when you are watching tarot. Thank you so very much for your love and your support. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into this. Messages for Aquarius, please. Please like the video, share the video, subscribe, hype up the video too, if you haven't already done so. Aquarius. Tell me about Aquarius. Who's watching Aquarius glow up? New opportunities, new careers, successful business. Okay. We have possibilities and nightlife. Follow your dreams, make up your mind, believe in yourself. Nightlife. Let's see. Harmony, dirty money. Interesting. You could have freed yourself from a crook. Now, when I say crook, take that as you will. This could be somebody with a criminal record. What's underneath the deck? Wishful thinking, second chance, deja vu, nostalgia. You could know that somebody wants to come back around to you. This could definitely be somebody who does underhanded things. Now, I'm not going to knock anybody's hustle. Families need to eat out here, okay? But you may feel like somebody didn't make an honest living, whatever that means, okay? This could have been as simple as evading the tax man, or this could be more nefarious means of getting money, okay? You could know this person to have a rap sheet. Maybe they've been in and out of jail, and maybe this sort of lifestyle does not connect or resonate with you anymore, okay? Some of you could be changing a lot about your world right now. This could be self-improvements. This could be things around you. This could be something to do with your environment as well. Interesting. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Dirty money. Something about jail. P. Diddy could be significant. Now, don't take that if that does not resonate. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. I believe P. Diddy is a Scorpio. Let's not go too far into that, okay? Somebody could spend a lot of money when they go to the club. Yeah, they like that lifestyle. Crone of Cups in the upright. Some of you could definitely be dealing with a Scorpio. First card that comes out is Scorpio. After I just said Scorpio. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. I can't lie to you. I'm getting someone doing something very nefarious for money. Now, someone could in the past have had some sort of fortune or wealth, but I don't believe it was something that was earned honestly. This could be somebody who scams. They could use their charm to get people to give to them. This could definitely be like an energy of people, somebody taking from the more vulnerable, which is not nice. If you dealt with a Scorpio, this could be a very trickster-like Scorpio. Masculine or feminine, although the Crone of Cups is here, so it is a man for a lot of you. Magician card, as I say, trickster. The Magician card is not a bad card, but it depends on what's connected to it, okay? Let's delve more. Who's watching Aquarius and why? Ace of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. When I tell you, I don't know why robs from the rich, gives to the poor comes to mind. Is that Robin Hood? Robs from the rich, gives to the poor. I believe it is. Why do I get... Okay. let's do it first. Let's get into it. The Four of Pentacles in the reverse. The Six of Pentacles. And the Wheel of Fortune. Bottom of the deck, the Four of Swords in the reverse. I don't know. It seems to me, from what I'm seeing, you know about someone's goings on, okay? Whether you got into a scenario, whether you might have got into a scenario fully knowing what somebody does, whether they're a street runner, if you get what I mean, whether they, you know, hustle, they swindle people, they whatever they do, you could have very much been aware of some sort of nefarious acts that this person was carrying out behind the scenes. There's no judgment over here, right? Or you could have got to know. Maybe this is not something you went into a situation or a scenario getting to know somebody was presented to you firsthand, but you definitely got to know that there was something about this person that was a bit crooked. I'm getting a crook. Aquarius, if this is not your reading, come back next time. Thank you for watching. I will see you around. This looks to me as somebody who indulges in criminal activities. This person likes fancy things. Now, like I say, I don't know why I'm getting robs from the rich to give to the poor, but I feel like this is the opposite. I don't know who this is, but this is somebody who likes nice things. They like to live a very abundant lifestyle, but they could take from people who are vulnerable. Now, I don't know if somebody stole from you, which is why they're coming out in the reading, but a lot of you have got a Scorpio who's around you, who's crooked in some sort of way. Intuitively, I'm feeling with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, this could be somebody who's even known in their community to do this. This could be somebody who likes to flash the cash. And I do very much feel like somebody could be manifesting a second chance with you if they have left your life or you decided to go off and live a different type of lifestyle. Something tells me that a lifestyle that somebody was leading, some sort of pathway that somebody was going down, you felt that you had to separate yourself from that because you didn't want to be associated with it anymore or whatsoever. So whether it is that you knew what this person was doing, or you know, you got to know that they were living in a way that you didn't agree with or doesn't resonate with your path. You could be on two different lanes with someone, okay? Very much so. I feel like you find this person very sweet, or you did in the past, but there's something here about you realizing that you need to let something go, someone go. This person could have brought you a lot of nice things, but it's dirty money. It's filthy money. It's money that comes from means that, you know, is compromised. Someone is manifesting to come back around. There could have been family dispute over this person connecting with you. There could be family members that oppose a new love opportunity with you to come back together, okay? This looks like the bad guy, the bad girl. I can't lie to you. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This looks like a bad girl, bad guy. Some of you people watching this, there's an excitement that you get from the bad guy, the bad girl. I ain't mad at it. But this could be something that you're realizing that if you want to get to a certain destination, saying yes to a relationship or a dynamic that is like this is a hard and fast no, because it will lead you down the path of kind of, you know, the Bonnie to the Clyde. You know, it's giving that. It's giving Bonnie and Clyde. It's giving, what's that movie? Mr. and Mrs. Smith. It's giving Ride or Die till the wheels come off. It's giving Wait for Me when I go to jail. It's giving Crook. I'm sorry. That's what this is giving. Somebody could be in and out of jail. Okay? I'm sorry, guys. That's what I'm getting. Okay, let's see what this Page of Pentacles in the reverse. I do not get a good energy about that. Temperance in the reverse. The Fool card. The Ace of Wands. Someone takes from vulnerable people. This is not a nice person. The Queen of Wands in the reverse. This person's racking up a lot of karma. The Crone of Swords in the reverse. I'm sorry, this looks like a swindler. I hope this person didn't swindle you. Why is this person watching Aquarius, please? Why? The Queen of Pentacles. Why is this person watching Aquarius? The Knight of Swords in the reverse. I'm hearing, yeah, B. I don't know why. Yeah, B. They probably used to call you that, or that could be how they speak. Four of Cups. Okay. Why is this person watching Aquarius? Only take this if it resonates. The Seven of Swords in the reverse. The Hermit. This person's watching you very, very closely. The Page of Swords is here with the Three of Wands. This could be somebody who's manifesting to come back around, like I say. Now, I feel like somebody's a little bit frustrated that you seem to be very much so doing well being independent. So again, I don't know how aware you are or how aware you became of somebody's goings on, what they have going on, their dealings. But, you know, and I'm not about to sit here and bash anybody with the way that they choose to live. I don't feel like this person gets their money from a very good place. This could definitely be somebody who takes from the vulnerable, okay? This looks like a scammer to me. The Justice card hasn't come out. The Eight of Swords hasn't come out. But I definitely see some sort of consequence, or this person is not... They don't... strike me as someone who doesn't know about that life on them streets. Okay, this person could have a rap sheet. This person could have been inside. They could have gone to jail a number of times. I'm just feeling that energy, and I just feel like somebody here, it's like, hey, I'm gonna take it to charge me. I'm gonna take it if I like, and they don't really have a guilty conscience, and that's the part about it that makes me feel very uncomfortable. With the Temperance in the reverse, I do feel like that's a conscience that will be creeping it up on someone, but it's only a matter of time before they realize that, okay, all of these people that I've been swindling and running around on to gain off of, it's going to come back to bite me. They haven't realized it yet though. Whoever this is, if this is resonating for you, I feel like you've got someone watching how you're managing independently without them. I don't know if this person gave you money, gifted you a lot of things. It definitely gives a lot of money being exchanged between people. Whether this is someone who flashes the cash, they like designer, they might tell you, okay, I'm going to go buy you some things. That is their love language, buying things with other people's money. If you've distanced from someone, especially if you've got a lot to lose, okay? People with a lot to lose, they don't tend to roll with these type of people because they understand the importance of upholding their own reputation and what they've got going on and what they've got cooking in their pot. I feel like you've detached to live a honest living, whatever that means. Now, I'm not saying that you didn't live an honest living before or you weren't in the upright legit. You know, us over here, we'll say go legit, where it is like you don't have to look over your shoulder. You ain't worried about, you know, the cops knocking at your door or your house getting raided because you know that your business is straight. You go to work, you do your 9 to 5, you might have a little side hustle, you go to the gym, you live a honest lifestyle. And on the flip side, this could be somebody who's a street runner. They hide stuff in their house, they're rolling with this one and that one, they're always constantly looking over their shoulder. It's always hot because they've always got to kind of be ducking and diving, and you know they know that their business is not straight, so therefore they are not resting peacefully because they've always got one eye when they're sleeping on the front door, ears open, eyes peeled. They've always got to be on the lookout, on the alert. That's who I feel like you're dealing with. Now, I hope this person hasn't taken something from you, because it's telling me that this person is watching you and watching you go independent, go solo. You're coming out as the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Some of you have got a very good job and you're upholding your reputation beautifully. Someone is a little bit frustrated that they don't have, like I say, it's giving Bonnie and Clyde, right? It's giving ride or die. Someone's frustrated that you did not want to be the ride or die. You didn't want to be the one that's waiting for somebody when they go to jail. You didn't want to be the one that's, you know, accepting collect calls from inside and putting your life on hold because you're taking care of somebody that's made certain choices in jail. And I'm not knocking anybody who's doing that whatsoever, but there's somebody here who has chosen a different lifestyle for themselves. They've made a choice, and this is not something that you want to be doing. And I feel like you've got someone here who's watching you in frustration because you seem to be doing well by yourself. I don't know if this person used to shower you with a lot of things, but you're not accepting these things anymore. This is a very specific reading, I understand that. And there's some sort of disconnect where it comes to you jumping at this person's advances or wanting to get excited over whoever I'm talking to. You don't get thrilled over material things. You're not somebody who's taken by how much somebody can buy you, what they drive, the latest sneakers, the latest shoes, flat screen TVs, smartwatches. Like, you're not that way inclined. So therefore, whatever this person is offering, it's falling on deaf ears. And I feel like you've become very numb to somebody because this is just not the lifestyle. This is just not the lifestyle. It's almost like the attitude of, okay, yeah, I've got to work 9 to 5, but at the end of the week, I know that I can save my money and get the designer from making an honest living rather than going to make fast money, and I can get it within 2 days. That's what this is giving. Now, I don't know if this is a friend of yours. This could be a friend, okay? What do they want here? Ten of Swords. Chariot card. They want to stop you from moving forward. Why? 8 of Wands. The 2 of Swords. If you've blocked this person, they want to be unblocked, okay? Page of Wands in the reverse. They don't like not being able to talk to you. How do you feel about this person? How does Aquarius feel about this person? The Judgment and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Knight of Pentacles. You feel like this person ruins your image. And I'm saying that in the most respectful way. Because one thing I don't do on this channel is condescend or talk down or, you know, give that I'm up here and you're down there, or they're there and we're here. We don't do that over here. We don't do that over here. It's about character. It's about how you carry yourself, how you treat others. That's where we go with that, okay? That's where we put people here in here. You treat people well, you have respect for others. You're here, you don't. Over here, you're down here, okay? That's where we classify that. It's not about materials. It's not about, you know, the money that you have. Money is amazing. Money's fantastic. Who doesn't love money, okay? Who doesn't love success and clout and all of that stuff? Well, not clout so much, but status. But at the end of the day, predominantly, your character is judged by how you treat other people and how you carry yourself and how respectful you are, okay? That's the way that we go over here. Judgment card and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. You feel like somebody ruins your reputation. You feel like being attached to someone kind of cheapens your value. I'm being completely honest. You've made a decision that somebody is dragging you down. This is about image. This is about image. Kind of like being associated with somebody, people looking around and saying, oh, you are with them, or you're connected to them, or that's your friend. And so do you do that as well? Like, do you do the street stuff too? And with the Knight of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups, you're wanting to find relationships that are more aligned to being in the upright, even if it takes you longer to get to your destination. You've made a choice that somebody's lifestyle doesn't match where you're going, if that makes sense. I'll let you into something, and I don't tell my stories too often, but I reveal as and when. I had a friend an ex-friend, not that person's friend anymore, who I came to realize that she was very promiscuous. Okay, I'm not going to go into too much of her business, but I'll give you a little hint. She would be the type of person that you would go out with her and she'll go missing. And she knew a lot of people. Okay, she knew a lot of people, and I was her friend before I kind of knew what she got up to behind the scenes properly, because she hid it very, very well. We would go out together, we would spend time together, and she was very promiscuous. I came to realize that. And she would be the type that we would be out and she would go missing for a good 20 minutes. You wouldn't know where she was. Doesn't matter if you went out with her by yourself or whether you was in a group or whatever have you. She would disappear, and it would be like, where's she gone? She knew a lot of people, right? Especially with nightlife. Nightlife is here. This could be could be a similar type of energy I'm picking up on, because this could resonate regardless, right? Don't force it though. And she would appear again, and it will be like, where did you go? And then she'll casually just say, oh, I was talking to my friend, or I was going. And she used to do certain things without revealing too much of this girl's business. She would do certain things where she would just go missing. And there was one time when I was out with her, and this is when the penny dropped to me, right? Didn't kind of know, it was a bit odd, but you know, okay, you went outside, you went to smoke, you went whatever. So there was always a way to kind of explain why she would disappear, right? And then there was one time that one of her friends was out. We didn't know the guy. We knew the guy from going out, but I didn't personally know the guy. She knew him more than me. And then he approached me and he was like, oh, so basically on the implying that, you know, so could me and him be a thing? Like, can me and him do a thing? But it wasn't like, oh, he's interested in talking to me and getting to know me. It was interested in there and then disappearing and going somewhere to go could be significant, to go do something there and then. And I was very offended, because I was like, do I give that energy? Because I definitely wasn't that girl. And then he revealed to me that, well, I thought that because you were so-and-so's friend, that it was that type of time. And the penny dropped. When I say the penny dropped on that day, and you know, you roll how you want to roll. People have choices out here, okay? Without speaking too much and revealing too much, we are not friends anymore. God bless to her. And I quickly realized that, yeah, it is really that thing of who you're associated to, who you're friends with. People gather a picture from who you roll with, the type of people that you roll with. And I didn't have any idea until that day. And slowly but surely, it started to make sense to me, to the point where there was a couple of times where, you know, she would ask me advice on certain things, and I would openly say to her, like, you know, you're a beautiful girl. Like, why do you feel like you have to do that? Or why are you in that situation? And like, from a very unbiased, but, you know, just have respect for yourself standpoint. And eventually I had to remove myself from that dynamic, because it became very clear to me that, well, that ain't the way I'm going with my life. And, you know, you wish people well, and you got to keep it moving, okay? I don't know who this is for and why I told that story. Should I even post this? But I'm going to. There is someone who is watching you. Will they take any action? Let's check. There is someone who's watching you that knows you don't want to be associated with them because of how they carry themselves. They could be a gift giver. They could have lavish, they like lavish things. They could have done that with you. You could have been introduced to a lifestyle that you had no connection to in the past. and you just don't want to go that way. Any action. The Star and the Hierophant in the reverse. This is about belief systems not matching. This is about, you know, you may differ spiritually from this person. You may feel like there's something very unconventional. Go check out the meaning of the Hierophant in the reverse and the Star. Your wish fulfillment and theirs is too different. So already I can see that they're coming in and seeing you as a wish, but they're also coming with that Hierophant in the reverse. Any action. I hope that makes sense. Ace of Wands. 9 of Swords. Worried about if you're still wanting them or attracted to them. Magician card. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. They're coming in exactly the same. This is not someone who's reformed at the moment. Yes, people can change and reform. This person is not doing that. They definitely could be attached to some sort of lifestyle. And it may frustrate you that this person hasn't made changes but expects you to kind of still be in a dynamic that you don't want to be in. I don't see you giving to this. 10 of Cups. They're going to be saying that they want to be together with you. And I just feel like with the Justice in the reverse, they're not going to get what they want. 8 of Cups. You're going to end up walking away. I do see you going and investing in new things. Some of you could be investing in a business. Like you could be putting money into a business. This could be like a self-owned thing. You're getting a business up and running here. You could be putting down some sort of payment here on some sort of future endeavor. And that person is not going to like that. I don't know. There's something about you being financially free from this person that they don't like. Because this is somebody who pegs themselves as wanting to be the provider, wanting to be the Clyde to your Bonnie, you know, and they don't like the fact that you want to live an honest living and they don't do that. Because at the end of the day, if it's dirty money, then it's not your money, is it? Princess of Pentacles in the reverse. This person's not coming with anything different than the past. 8 of Swords in the reverse. They could have just got out of jail. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. They could be getting released if they're inside right now. I feel like they're going to come in and attempt to re-spark something up, but they're still coming from a space of not being aligned to the life and the destination that you're going towards. I hope that makes sense. Or only take what resonates. That was a different type of reading. I don't think I've got anything like that before. Aquarius, come back next time if that was not for you. I understand that was specific. I love you guys. If you like how I read, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. But until next time, sending you love and light. I will see you soon. Mwah. Take care. Enjoy the rest of the week. Bye.